Just be in order, pledge the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Singh.
Here.
Snyder.
Here.
Martello.
Here.
Troop. Eister.
Need approval of minutes and reports that you've been sent.
Make that motion. Second.
Martello.
Yes.
Eister. Singh.
Yes.
Snyder.
Yes.
I want to announce again that the executive session that we had one on Sunday night and we had one on Saturday night. Yes, Saturday night. Sunday night and tonight for a purpose of talking about the direction of the police contract. SRI, we talked about the first meeting, redevelopment authority update. As Jim said earlier, that process is under. The new home's going up. We actually had people showing some interest in it, so our goal is to actually sell that before they put the last shingle on the roof, or is it metal roof? No. I don't remember anymore. I think it's shingle on the roof. New business. Let's do the public nuisance properties.
All right, I have a resolution that, you have one in your packet?
Yes.
Okay, so I have extras. What this is under the third-class city code, the city council has the right to act as the Board of Health, and the Board of Health has the power under the third-class city code to determine that a property is a public nuisance. When a property is declared a public nuisance, the property owner has 10 days to take away the woes of the property, and notice of this action is posted on the property, plus it's mailed to the last known address. What you do tonight is, if you agree that the following property should be declared public nuisances, then you have a motion to accept this resolution. The properties are 702 Chestnut Street, 850 North 5th Street, 217, 219 12th Street. I do not believe we have anybody in the audience, that's always our big fear, that lives in one of these places. That means we made a mistake. And Mike, you're familiar with these properties, and these are public nuisances as far as you're concerned.
Yeah. Actually, the one property will probably get a strong applaud for it. The front row is.
Okay.
Make that for a motion.
There you go.
Second.
Thank you.
Eister.
Yes.
Singh.
Yes.
Snyder.
Yes.
Martello.
Yes.
Todd, approve pay invoices.
Yep, again, the numbers being a little lower this time around, although, just for your reference, the liquid fuels fund payment is going to a sweeper payment, which is why it's a little bit larger. Again, looking to make a motion to make payments on our outstanding payables. The general fund in the amount of $42,001.94, and the liquid fuels fund $37,106.89.
Second.
Thank you.
Singh.
Yes.
Snyder.
Yes.
Martello.
Yes.
Eister.
Tax exoneration, Todd.
Put in the packet, you should have the report outlining the request for tax exoneration. Make a motion to accept those requests as presented.
Second.
Snyder.
Yes.
Martello.
Yes.
Eister. Singh.
Yes. Any audience comment, anything in particular? Okay. Anything else you want to mention on the camera project, Todd?
Not at this time. I don't think anyone news arrived, so belabor.
You get a chance in between meetings just to touch base with Bob. There's nothing that he can't do at the next meeting. He promises to be here at the next meeting and talk about it. It's pretty much we'll go over just trying to look at the note here. They raised their matching or something. Right now, I think we give them 2,500. So it sounds like he's going to talk to us about giving a little more, but talk about why does the textile uses it, Light Flight uses it. I don't know. I'm sure there's other probably people in the city of Sunbury. So, and probably a lot of people in this room haven't been there, but it really is for us. I don't know what level you call it or that type of thing, but it clearly is updated to take care of the expansion that's on it right now. So it's it gets used pretty well. So anyway, he'll come to the next meeting to talk about exactly what they need. Sounds to me like they're looking for a couple more dollars. What that amounts to, we'll find out.
Interesting enough, that airport was created years ago, but the city of Sunbury was one of the organizers of the airport. So that's why you named somebody to be on that airport authority board.
Okay.
So all the municipalities and the counties, they all formed an airport that happens to be located over in Selinsgrove. But you're a partner in it. And we never think of it that way because it's across the river, but you're our partner.
I just want to mention the new management that took over there roughly 5 years ago, I'm guessing, they've done a fantastic job. I think it serves a lot of good purpose for this surrounding area.
Absolutely, and they have free coffee and cookies here.
I'm really sure it's not
Well, it's something we don't deal with on a day-to-day basis, that's why we don't know about it, but Mike's right, it's not in down, in our community, so you don't think much about it, but clearly it does have an impact on our community. And I can remember the agreement, from a lot of years ago that when we started that, the update, before Gordon, I guess, when we actually put all that new addition over there, how many years has it been?
The order was ordered probably 8 years ago. They got money then, but the new management team took over.
It was about 4 or 5 years ago.
Haven't they built a new building?
They built a new building in about 2000.
Okay.
And then they about went broke. They were hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, and the roofs were leaking, and it was just a mess. And they've really come back nicely. And the real boost that they got was when the city, as well as all the other municipalities and the counties, all kicked in just a little bit of seed money to bring it up. So it's a success story. Like today, there was a jet over there bringing people in from the Red Lobster Company to look at things. So there's stuff like that happening. Oh, Francis missed that.
Excuse me, Dave, do you mind if I ask Terry a question? Excuse me, Terry, when we talked about the reimbursements coming back on the flood insurance, do you want to put any of those potential expenditures on the agenda for the next meeting? Do we want to talk at all about those now? Or just hold off until the next meeting?
Let's wait till next meeting, then I can get a list.
That'd be great.
Michael, did you get a chance to fly that jet?
No, but I looked at it.
Just again, I want to make the announcement that Fleming's Nursery, I do have a list here what they gave us, maples and ash and sweet gums, whatever that is, but it's under $2,000 worth of trees, so we will send Mr. Fleming or whoever his name is that owns it. We'll send him a thank you. Again, the PP&L grant is for the 3 properties, the Albright Church, the Arundel Snit property, which actually goes by 5th Street address, and I forget. Fourth and Market Street, the Baker Building, yes. Anything else for the agenda? Anything else to bring up for the betterment of the city? Yes, sir?
Now, that grant from PP&L, is that for lighting or what?
No, that's for marketing. What it is, it's called a blue ribbon grant. PP&L they give some money out in various things, so it was a $2,000 grant. We had to match it to $2,000. They'll use the focus, they'll use the means and the connections through the Chamber of Commerce to contact people and get that into the market, that there's these 3 properties. It was originally done just for the Arundel Smith's property. There's a big negotiation with that, and that's the price of that is way, way, way down. So the redevelopment authority is looking at that right now. But that'll promote that, and I got them to put the Albright Church and the Fourth and Market at the same time. So it'll be just a way to promote using the Chamber of Commerce's connections in their directions.
A meeting or so ago, Jim had brought up about lighting for the police station with the current thing. Was that through PP&L with that green lighting? Or?
Yes.
Okay. And are you going to pursue any more?
The contract's been signed.
No, but I mean, like for here or?
This has been done. This part has been done.
Okay.
This part.
They just had the club done. So
Yes.
I mean, that's there for, I guess, just about anybody that wants to, any organization or nonprofit or whatever that wants to go for.
They would just want to mention South Street, that home's down. Right, Rick?
Yeah.
And Front Street's all down, cleaned up, topsoil's back in.
I think they'll probably finish it tomorrow. They had, or I think that they probably should have the rest of the shield tomorrow. They have 3/4 or 7/8 of it within the 5 inches for the stone. and they have shale waiting there, and they're going to bring them more and more to finish it off, then all they got to do is put the sub base on it, and then it's done.
The very back of that property on Front Street, looks like there's some, I don't know if they're trees, just large shrubs or something, that they're going down or?
That site has been cleaned off. That site was cut in half years ago, apparently, okay? What's cleaned up is all we have. There's a tin shed and another shrub there,
Yeah.
belongs to the gentleman on the south side.
On the south side?
South side, it's a dog
That's
leg.
not even one's for sale then, one for sale on the north side.
Right.
So he has no, that property has no access to the alley or?
No. And I don't know what Jay wants for the one next door.
40.
40. But Mr. Reicher's been in charge of that down there and staying on top of things, and he's about all finished up. Thank you, Rick.
The trees one, that was my problem.
And your tree.
I was worried, because I know Bob's up in the northern part watching that property, and I'm watching the other one, so thanks, Rick.
I was got tired of picking for most of the trees out of my driveway.
But they're pretty trees, though.
Yeah, they are.
Well,
Next
thank you
time
for
we
your
do
time.
that, I would let that there, and you can come down and clean them up about once a week in the summertime.
Yes, sir.
Just had one thing I needed to ask Steve. Chief, a couple of the neighbors actually at the intersection of Fort Augusta Avenue and Front Street. Okay, you know where you're getting off right there at the insurance agency? Okay. They've asked that we consider making it one way from basically Packer out, because it's become an exit ramp of very fast cars, and there's some families that are living there with kids, and they've had a couple near misses of late. And I know they've put some slow down signs there, but they just wanted to have us mull around the idea of putting it one way so that people can come out onto Front Street from there, but not zip off Front Street and fly down Fort Augusta to that intersection. It'd be one way coming, yes, it'd be one way coming south.
Yeah, that would probably be safer.
Something to consider if we could talk it over maybe with Kevin and just make that an item for an agenda discussion.
Taking the blade car goes across the street, you'd be surprised how slow the people go. Oh, yeah.
Any problems coming out that way, making a right to the north on Front would be pretty dangerous. The way that's pointing directly south. But something to look at. Okay, thank
That's
you.
only for those couple houses, and they're the ones requesting it.
Yeah.
So they know what the inconvenience
They've
is.
been talking about that for a long time.
So thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. Meeting adjourned.